Hey there, crew. Happy Thursday. We have some Tabata style interval work to do today. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 3 different movements. We're going to do 8 rounds total. Score today will be the total amount of reps that you perform across all the movements, across all the rounds. We're doing some strict press today. Use whatever weight you have that you can hold safely in one hand. This could be a dumbbell, kettlebell, odd object, whatever. Inside each 20 seconds of work, ideally we're getting about 8 to 12 reps or so, something like that. But if you do have a dumbbell today, what we're going to do in each particular round, we're going to spend 20 seconds pressing on one side, followed by something else, and then we'll get back to doing 20 seconds on the other side. So inside each 20 seconds of work, just stick to one side. If you're using a dumbbell today, or any kind of weight for that matter, let's stand up nice and tall. Let's keep those feet flat on the floor. And think about keeping everything nice and squeezed from the shoulders down, right? Obviously, the shoulders doing most of the work here. Let's think about keeping everything engaged from the shoulders down, right? So brace those abs, squeeze that butt, squeeze those quads. We're going to be pressing from a nice solid base here. So starting position, weights on the shoulders. Make sure there's nothing over your head. And we're just pressing to a full lockout overhead. When we get to this finished position, your ear and your bicep should be right next to each other. Pull it right back down again, all right? Focus again, keeping everything nice and tight in the middle. We're making sure not to arch that back, right? So keep those abs locked down nice and tight. Strict overhead press. If you have a weight that's too heavy, maybe I know some of you are stuck with like maybe one heavy kettlebell or one heavy dumbbell, you can scale that or upscale, I guess, to a push press if need be. But ideally, with our strict pressing today, 8 to 12 reps or so, if you can. Second movement is some hollow rocks. So we're working on the midline work with some hollow rocks today. This one's obviously performed on the floor. With this one, we start with our back flat on the floor. We're going to think about pushing that belly button down towards the floor, right? Push that belly button into the floor. This flattens out the low back and puts us into that nice kind of hollow shape. So start on the floor, on the back. Go ahead and push that belly button down into the floor. We have the shoulders up off the floor, arms up overhead, legs extended, toes pointed, and then we are going to rock while maintaining that position. On that one, down and back, so a back and forth rock is 1 rep. If need be, to scale this one a little bit, we can bend the knees a little bit if necessary, but still being very aware of pushing that belly button down into the floor. Other movement is Inchworm to push-up. Again, a little bit of core work and some upper body pressing strength as well. For this one, our starting position. So we want to ideally put those hands flat on the floor, so kind of depending on how much mobility you have in your hamstrings will predicate how wide you have your feet. If you have relatively loose hamstrings, the feet can go closer together. If you're a little bit tight back there, go ahead and go a little bit wider. We want to set ourselves up so that we can put our hands flat on the floor like this. We're going to walk it out. We're going to maintain a nice hollow position, just like we did in our hollow rock, right? We're not dropping the hips. Stay nice and hollow. Doing our push-up. We're going to walk it back. You do not have to stand up in between reps. Just walk your hands back to in line with the feet, and then repeat. So again, we're trying to put those hands flat on the floor. Depending on that, your flexibility kind of depends on how wide you're going to have your feet today. So count your reps as you go. Make sure you have everything set up for quick transitions. You only have 10 seconds to make it from one station to the next. So we want to make sure that dumbbell's right there when you need it. That's about it. Get a good workout in. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. The entire workout takes 16 minutes. So get it done, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.